Hi, Michelle. How are you, sweetheart?
I'm sorry.
We're just coming to check and see if you're doing okay. Yeah, we're just concerned about you, and we want to make sure you're doing okay.
Yeah.
We're just going to check on you every other couple of days, okay?
All right. I appreciate it. It makes me so
Yeah,
mad that
it
they're
does.
going to get away from
They're not going to get away with it. So, have you been able to tell Isaiah that he's the victim and that he can give me a nice statement?
Yeah, he
So,
hadn't contacted.
No, I think he's just afraid. I think he might be
so.
tricking him some.
And
Can you
and,
call
well,
him for us?
His attorney talked to him, and
Yeah, on his other stuff. Yeah.
she said, well, he don't have any warrants.
No, he
or
doesn't.
anything.
No, he
I'm
doesn't
like,
at all.
why
It's
would he, you
pretty
know?
rare that Isaiah is a victim, but he's a victim today.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you call him and let him know?
He's not on.
He's just on Wi-Fi?
Yeah, and he's not on right
Okay.
now. So, but when I see him on, I will tell
Okay,
him.
let me give you my phone number again.
I have your card.
Okay.
I saw it
It's the
today.
304.
I don't know where it is. It was still under that little thing.
Yeah. So, he's the victim of what Wizard did to him, right?
Yeah.
So he told you that Wizard pointed a gun at him too?
Oh God, you should see.
Tell me.
He's busted like that. He had a black eye.
Can we come in just
Just a couple minutes?
So, nosy people.
I don't want them to hear what they're saying.
I mean, it's a wreck, but
Don't
not
worry
as
about that,
bad
sir.
as it was the last
out of-
time.
we'll be
It
out
was
of-
actually clean, but
Yeah, we'll be out
when
of
you
your
get your granddaughter in, and let me just go check her out.
Okay.
Left her in the bathroom.
Sure.
You okay, baby? Their name is Officer and Officer. Chief and Officer.
So tell me what Isaiah told you.
Yeah.
I-
Interesting.
just that he had told me, I guess it was that day, that Wizard had hit
Yeah.
him. And he was saying that he'd been in an accident, and he split all up inside of here,
Mm-hmm.
and it opened that back
Oh,
up,
yeah.
blacked his eye, so that,
Yeah. So let me tell you this too. From what I've gathered so far, the boys were probably doing something they shouldn't have been doing, but I haven't determined if a crime has occurred yet over there. Because the property, the Wizard's girlfriend says that it's her property, but you know her, right? She was divorced, she was married to the shepherd. Has that property been taken over in taxes, do you think? Has it been taken away from them? What have you heard?
I know that her mother-in-law and she were fighting over it, and I don't know if they let it go with the taxes or not.
Okay, so the reason why that's important, so that you can tell Isaiah, is if they were doing something wrong, there's not a victim of that yet. So Madonna may not be the victim of all this. But definitely who the victim of it is Draver and then your boy. The fact that we weren't able to get to talk to your son at that time, it's very important. Because, as you know, Wizard was charged for the things he did to you, but I wasn't.
I don't know what he was charged with.
Oh, I'll tell you. He was charged with battery and trespassing, okay? So, but what he did to your son, I couldn't charge him with that
Right.
until I speak to your son. And all your son just has to talk to me over the phone, and I can talk to him. I know he's probably scared, so let's just do it over the phone.
He's not even been here. He's been working, so.
Good, good.
Yeah, I talked to him last time. Tell him that Chief Reyes said himself, he's not under arrest. He's not going to be charged with it. We just need to find out his side of the story so we can clear up this whole thing. That's very important.
Okay.
Because he is a victim of a crime, and we're trying to determine that. Yeah. So it's Isaiah's been a good guy. I've talked to him
And
about
he's
2 weeks ago, and he was doing
staying-
very
Yes.
well.
Trying to stay.
Yeah.
He slipped up one time, once, and he told his probation officer and everything, and that was it. And he's done. I have been so proud.
Yeah.
Good for you.
And also find out from him, too. I know that his car got put into tow, and he's trying to make some money to get that out. So if you can find out how much his tow is, maybe we can do some arrangements that we might be able to figure something out with that, too, okay? Because I know that's his getting back and forth from work kind of thing, so.
Yeah, he said all it did was break the windshield and kind of dent the front, something
Yeah.
that he could have, but they said it was total nail. I said, oh.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
But, and did Jennifer
Yes.
Phillips.
Yeah,
Officer
and that's the
Phillips.
reason why I came over here today is because when she was taking your report, I just learned the things that, because obviously to you and I, it's the person that I arrested came back and threw a rock through your window the next couple days, right?
Somebody did. I don't know, but somebody did.
You know, so that's part of it. And then you were just telling her that Isaiah told you that he was pointing a gun at him, and that's just ridiculous,
That's
right?
very important.
That was right after he said, I mean,
Yeah.
Isaiah told you that Wizard did.
Wizard held them at gunpoint.
Yeah.
Over there at that house.
Well, in the alley, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were cutting across. He said, and he said,
Yeah.
oh, I don't know.
Yeah, that's why it's very important that we talk to him and stuff. And like I said, there's no charges or anything like that. We need to get his statement because his statement is very, very important.
Is this
And it,
video
you know,
cam?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Michelle, the
We
thing
have to
about it
record
is
everything.
that
I just wanna
Isaiah's
wait.
gonna
I know how to look my
Isaiah's
ass.
gonna say, I don't want to get Wizard mad at me. But guess what? Look what
Wizard's
happened
already
with
pissed.
look what happened when Wizard gets mad at you. He points a
Yeah.
gun at you and beats you up. So
Yeah, Wizard's already, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I talked to his dad, and his dad's like, that's why I went home. I don't want none of that. He said, we're family. I tried to get Wizard to handle it like family. It was between us, and he said, he goes off the handle. And he
Wow.
always has.
so
I
Richard
mean,
said he was over there with Wizard when the gun pointing was happening and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't actually say it, but, you know, we were
Yeah.
talking about the situation, and then I know he came with Wizard. He was trying to tell Wizard to calm down, and
Yeah.
I could hear him. I didn't even realize it was Wizard at first.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because he usually wears a cap and glasses, sunglasses.
Right.
Well, here's this big dude coming up. I should have known by the way he walked, because he always puts his shoulders back. He sticks his chest out like it makes it 10 foot tall and bulletproof. And he's got his balls, and he's coming up the step. I'm like, who the hell? Then I saw Richard, and I was like, what is going on? Why didn't I know Draven? He was sitting right there. I turn around, and he's gone. And I'm like, where are you, Draven? Get out and get out. I told him, get out of my house. I didn't know. I thought he was sick. He came, he was white as a ghost. You know, he was scared.
Yeah.
And he was, I'm gonna pass out. Can I use your phone just for, and I thought, okay, dude's sick. I don't really care for him. I wouldn't let him in any
Right.
other time.
Yeah.
Right.
He's having a heart attack. Okay, go ahead. And then Wizard, I wish but he was at my back door is what freaked me out. And, because nobody uses my back door.
Yeah. Who came to the back door first?
Draven.
Yeah. So you can sweet talk him into it, realizing, and that's the whole thing is that Isaiah knows that he got hurt by Wizard, and that's just not right. It's not right in any sense, right?
Yeah, they say that the camera, now they had it on this corner,
Mm-hmm.
and they said it would only go to like the end of the trailer.
Right.
But now they moved it to that end, but it'll only go to the fence.
What camera
Yeah.
are you talking about?
The
They
neighbors have a
camera
camera.
right there on the corner of their house.
The Lamberts, they
Yes,
have a
sir.
camera?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
And they had it back here, and they said it would only go to the end of the trailer. They
Right.
move it to the and it'll only go to the fence. It won't pick up
Yeah.
outside. So
Yeah.
Officer Phillips said she's gonna see if they will.
Release it.
Mhm.
Okay,
And if
perfect.
not, she said, unless we go through search warrants and all that kind of, I'm like, why? Just
Yeah.
it's done.
Yep.
I got my windows, all 4 door windows, where they'll roll up and down.
Yeah. And now it's air conditioned 24/7, huh?
I have a convertible now.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
I mean, when it rains, it pours.
Yeah.
I was seeing the black, the SUV, the new one.
Yeah.
I'll be there just a sec. A little bit ago, and I said, you think if I ask nicely, they'll trade me? I do want a new car. Okay, baby.
Okay, thank you,
Well,
Michelle.
We're trying to help out and just have Isaiah get a hold of Officer Woodard as soon as he can. And he can talk to him on the phone, that's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, just tell him the phone. Just phone.
Yeah,
Okay.
phone.
If he doesn't,
Alright.
you know, unless
Yeah,
he wants to
I've got
come
that
and meet
number.
us or something like that, we'll accommodate him. But we need to get this information really cleared up because
Alright.
it does help. It really does. It'll help your guys' case and everybody. And Yeah, that's what we're here for, is to make sure that nobody gets assaulted by anybody in this town. That's just the way it is. So, sorry to bother you.
No.
Thank you, Michelle. We appreciate you.
It was nice seeing you again.
Sure.